Today, after all the votes have been tallied, health insurance reform becomes law in the United States of America. Today.
The political ramifications, 5 presidents have tried to institute national health care.
Can you make Americans buy health insurance? And
it's going to be a disaster for the country.
I hope more will join us in repealing it in its entirety, root and branch.
Chief Justice saying that Obamacare, as it's called, is in fact constitutional. That's your understanding. Is that right?
stop carping about this. Get over it. It's the law. It's a legacy of
Kentucky takes a historic step, expanding affordable health insurance and Medicaid for nearly everyone in the state, a key part of Obamacare.
Because this thing is going to work. It worked in Massachusetts, and it's going to work in Kentucky. It'll work all over this country.
Made the announcement, Dwayne, this was a bold move by the governor.
Okay, sit forward for me. Big deep breath. Yeah, you definitely have some crackles in your lower lobes of your lungs, which is indicative of pulmonary edema, which is something that can happen in people that have congestive heart failure. So I think we're going to need to send you to the emergency room.
Couldn't I wait till the morning and talk to my specialist, kidney specialist?
When do you see your kidney specialist?
Well, I'm supposed to be the 30th, but I'm going to see her tomorrow.
No, you cannot wait to talk to your kidney specialist. You must go tonight. You must go tonight. Let me go write up something for the emergency room. Just give them some of your recent lab work and let them know your vital signs and everything that we've gotten over the past couple visits, and I'll be back in, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna write up a referral.
When you're in there with them, you can kind of ignore me. You don't have to talk about him.
Oh, shoot.
That's fine, it's fine. No, I can cut it,
You can cut it?
Yeah.
He came on an emergency basis here because he had been so short of air and tired over the past few days, and he had gained so much weight. Because he has no health insurance, he just wasn't, he didn't feel comfortable going to the ER.
And why not?
Can't afford to pay.
Will you say that again? I wasn't quite ready. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, you can start now. So
Okay, I had insurance at one time, and it was $125 a month, and then I got diagnosed with diabetes, and it went all the way up to I couldn't pay anymore after it hit over $500 a month. Then all the pills that you got to take, I got a sack full of pills. I don't get better. I maintain.
Hey, Mr. Elson, I would really prefer you get a ride to the emergency room. Beyond the shadow of a doubt, guarantee that they're going to admit you, okay?
Well, I'm going to go take my truck home because I can't afford to leave my truck. That's my livelihood out there.
I don't know, you're so short of air. I think it would probably be better for you if we called an ambulance.
I can drive.
Okay. So I will call you, like I said, in a couple days, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Hey, Mr. Elson, it's Susan Elrod. How are you? You've lost 10 pounds already since you've been in the hospital. Well, that's a start. Well, good. How's your breathing? Well, you know you're going to be discharged on a bunch of medication, I'm sure. And, okay, well, if you have the money, I understand, Mr. Elson. Okay, have a good night. Okay, bye. He was really, really, I think, happy that I called and just checked up on him. I think he's a guy that just doesn't have a lot of people that care about him, and probably just to get a phone call from anyone, it probably made him feel a little bit better.
You can start one. You can sit down with somebody and they can
answer your questions, and they can enroll you actually today. This is all the information that you need to enroll. If you don't have it all with you today, we can still get the application started.
These are people who literally are frightened about the potential of getting sick. This is called Connect. Don't get caught up with this Kentucky, but it's K-Y, Connect, got it?
Folks, all the Western nations, the industrialized nations, have figured this out. We're gonna figure it out. 100,000 residents here in Louisville currently lack coverage. Each one of those people has a story, has a face. You know, these are not faceless folks that people are talking about in Washington, D.C. They act as if these people, individual stories, don't exist for us here. But they do.
We're not, you know...
We pay our bills, we live
We do the best
nice
we can.
place,
We
decent
try
place.
to work. You know, we're grandparents. We have children we've raised,
yeah.
you know. You know, it's not like we're looking for a handout. We just need help, you know.
Yes, I'm very surprised if I would qualify for Medicaid. I mean, that would be lovely, you know. It would help me out, you know, and we probably can get this operation taken care of from my hip.
You know, I didn't have income. I couldn't afford a bag. So, I mean, to have insurance to where I can just get my medicine, it's going to take a whole lot of weight off of me.
Hey, Mr. Elson, how's it going?
Okay.
Good. How are you feeling?
Feeling just fine.
Pretty fair? How are those blood sugar readings?
Not great. The last time I was in there was 500-600.
Okay.
It was way up there.
Okay. Have you noticed any swelling in your legs, or you think for the most part that's down?
No, my feet hurt. They hurt.
Yeah, well.
All the time.
Yeah, I mean, you've had uncontrolled diabetes a long time, and, you know, that's unfortunately one of the things that happens. So, how did your appointment with the urologist go? I know you had an appointment on... What happened now?
Well, I told him not until I got back from the wedding. So,
when is the wedding? Who's...
it was Saturday. Last Saturday. My daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Was it local or was it?
Richmond, Virginia.
So did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Good.
I didn't want to come back.
So you're on 80 units total of Lantus today?
Right.
Okay. I think we need to push that up some.
Is there anything cheaper?
Unfortunately, no, not with insulin. You know, with the healthcare changes on the horizon, have you met with the personnel here?
I filled out a form so they can call me.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. We will plan on seeing you back here in about 6 weeks. Okay? All right. See you later.
All right. Come on in a little bit more. Right there. Whoa. No, the other way, counterclockwise. A little bit more. Yeah, let me get this stuff in here. If I had all the money they use for packaging, I'd be rich. Started out the week with no work. You know, it's already, I got a plumb full. Of course, we've been so busy all summer long. It comes and goes, you know, it slows down at certain times of year. I like working, and my insulin is very important to me, but the other bills are very important too. AVAN, I gotta make sure I got it on the right one. AVIN? It's not a fact that I want to sponge off of somebody. I want to, right there. I want to pay my bills and be able to go through life without feeling I owe somebody. And in my business, I feel like I am helping other people. If what I do makes them feel better, they feel more secure at home, you know, I've accomplished my goal.
All right, you sit down?
Yeah, just a hair.
Okay, look straight up for me. And over to the wall left. Okay, now we're going to do the same with the other eye.
I think I see a Y or a V there.
Okay. Okay, great. Go ahead and sit back. That looks good. What was your blood sugar the last time you checked it?
I was finally getting it down when she increased my insulin, and I was taking it until the last couple of days. They said I had congenital heart failure back in May.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that is. Yeah, but this started last Saturday, I guess.
And what's going on? What is
well,
that?
there's He says hemorrhaging, I guess. I see a dot and, you know, tentacles and... This is my first time having any issue with my eyes. And there's a big dot in front of my right eye, and it's blurry.
So, both your eyes have bleeding, and you have quite a bleeding going on. The most common cause of loss of vision under 65 is diabetes. If we do not treat you in time, you are going to end up losing vision. Any questions so far?
No.
All these little spots, the white little spots and the black spots, are abnormal.
Okay.
They shouldn't be there. Okay, so I'll have to do laser to both eyes.
Do
The
I
laser,
have laser?
The goal of the laser is not to help you in seeing better. The goal of the laser is to prevent you from going blind. Yes? We'll set all this up. We'll take care of this within the next few days.
How much were you wanting to put down today? The total for the today's charges is $297.56. If you can do 100, that would be great.
I can do it. I guess I can do 100. It's my rent money, but...
Okay. We have a gal in at our main office that she'll try to set you up, like she'll get your chart and everything, get you set up on a payment plan.
Okay.
Because, I know with the laser treatment and everything.
How much is that?
Do
I need to bring another $100?
It's about $1,300.
$1,300?
We have patients on $5 payment plans or
Right.
$25. So we are going to work with you.
Okay.
This is your eyesight. This needs to be
Yeah,
taken
well,
care
that's the reason I'm here.
of. Okay. Let me run this real quick, okay?
All right.
Mr. Elson? Mr. Elson? Hi, I'm Samantha. I'm going to be the connector working with you this morning.
All
So,
right.
are you ready to come on back? All right. We're going to be working in a computer lab just up the hallway here. How are you doing this morning?
Not good.
Not good.
Nope.
What's going on?
My eyes are bleeding.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We'll try to make this as quick as we can. So it will show us at the end what you're eligible for, and we can discuss all of those options.
Okay.
So your race?
White.
Okay. And Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin for you? No? What type of work or what type of business?
Alarm installer.
Do you know what your net annual is?
It was 22 something or other, I think.
Okay, so it is showing you as eligible for the payment assistance and not eligible for Medicaid. Looks like you have 24 medical plans to review, and then you have until December 15th to select one.
Okay. Does these things help you on your prescriptions? Sending out over $600 a month now on just prescriptions.
Oh, wow, okay.
And $500 in insulin, and I'm out of insulin. I can't afford it right this second.
Okay.
So I get more money in. Let's make it simple.
Do you want to tally up?
I don't know why they just don't say, here, you got X, you can have this insurance, and it's gonna cover you. Why you have to have 28, you gotta figure out which one's which, and
Pages of dental
which
as well.
one's best
They're
for you.
organized the same way.
I don't understand all that, but I'm not the smartest guy in the world either. Thank you, dear.
Here you go. You need anything, mustard or anything extra?
I don't think so. I think there's
it's
plenty.
covered?
Yeah, we're plenty on there.
Okay.
We'll see. If not, I'll give you a yell.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Looks good. Yep. I don't have to make a rush decision. And I feel like I can get something that'll fit my budget now. Thank you, sweetie. And I'm happy about that. I just have to figure out which one.
How is it going?
It's going.
It's going?
Yeah.
How was your holidays?
Not good.
No? What happened?
Just Christmas time, nobody wants to pay the bills.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm serious.
Yeah.
I got so much money owed to me,
Mhm.
and I can't get them to pay.
We'll get your blood work today, and we'll have to check veins in your arms, see which one has better veins, and then save that arm for future fistula. I know it's.
You're not you're not talking my language now.
Yeah, but as I'm telling you, you're not gonna need it now. It's probably gonna be many months or even years, but I try to tell about that early instead of when it's really time, and then I don't want to tell you have to go to dialysis tomorrow. Okay.
Right.
You still have the same insurance?
None, yes.
You have none? It's $70 for one,
I've been paying 15.
but they don't take the clinic cards anymore. And if you don't have the insurance, then they charge you, it's a flat fee of $70 for an established patient. And for the first of the year, they don't do the clinic cards anymore. All right, you want me to send you a bill for it, or?
I guess
do
so.
that?
I don't have
Okay.
that kind of money
Okay.
right now.
All right.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, since at the beginning of the year, they stopped taking any of the clinic cards.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
Mm-hmm.
I was blindsided. This is the part I don't like.
We're not alone.
Because of the new health care law, everything's changed. They don't take the family care discount anymore. I was paying $15 a visit before, now they want $70. What's she doing, Kojo? Huh? These are all alarm books. Different panels. Some are fire systems, some are just burglar systems. How long you're supposed to keep these spreadsheets. I'm working in the office trying to get the paperwork straightened out. I have a lot of bill collectors calling. They might skip a day, but I get a lot of them. I just gotta clean up this desk so I can start working. These are invoices where I picked up equipment, where I paid cash, so I need to keep. And these are deposit slips, lunch receipts, trash, invoices. That's what I gotta do today, so I can start getting paid. When the weather gets bad like this, nobody wants you in the house. Nobody wants to do anything. And the business suffers. First time in 40 years that I hadn't had any work to do in a week. You can't get blood out of the turnip. If you don't have it, you don't have it. What the hell? It says the Affordable Health Care Act is offering health care insurance for everyone. If you have not signed up, it is not too late. See the attached information about signing up.
Where'd you get that?
At the doctor's offices today. Makes me feel like start calling people so I can get my insurance. Let's go do that.
We appreciate your patience as we are experiencing very high call volume due to implementation of the Affordable Care Act. You may encounter a longer than normal.
I've pulled up your plans. I know that you were looking at a few in particular.
See, this stuff is just so complicated.
Mm-hmm. I know it's making your head spin. It's making my head spin. So what do you think your max monthly cost could be for a premium?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I got $3,000-4,000 right off the top of my head. I'm waiting on. I'm still waiting.
You mainly see doctors at University Hospital?
Yeah, that's where my kidney doctor is.
Okay. And that's why it actually eliminated all the other plans. So we were solely looking at Anthem plans. All right, so we were already talking about this one, and I think it's very interesting that way back when we were first meeting, that this is the one that we were really honed in on. You had expressed that you were paying about $550 a month in medicine alone.
Right.
We're talking about paying $353 a month in your premium.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and sign up for that today and get it working.
Okay. All right. So you are enrolled. It goes into effect March 1st. It shows the original cost of the plan, $605, and the amount that you're to pay, $353. Okay.
I guess that's it, huh?
I think so.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's good to see you.
Yep, nice seeing you.
Doing a little better than last time, too.
Yeah, well, I'm getting around. Ooh, getting old, too.
Just gonna see if I can see any additional helpful information. So I just pulled up the account information and Connect on David Elson. It shows that it was last updated on February 14th, which was the time of our enrollment. It does show waiting still for initial premium for that health plan that he selected last month.
It's been at least 6 months since I've seen him. Hey, Miss Pettit, how are you? He had an appointment with me about 3 to 4 weeks ago, actually came for the appointment. Big deep breath. At the time he came in, he was told that he owed X amount of money for, I guess, all of his prior appointments here.
I think you're about 9 weeks.
Couldn't pay the fees. He's waiting on getting his health insurance, and he said he was going to reschedule for March when his health insurance kicks in. I think he'd finally found a plan.
It shows the coverage starting March 1st, but I believe that they will be holding the coverage start date until payment is received. And probably after another week or so, they will go ahead and terminate the plan due to him not paying the initial premium on time. So, I don't know. I hope that he does.
Health-wise, I feel great. I'm moving around. I'm getting around real good. I've lost about 60 pounds now, if you didn't notice. So, yeah, last time I went in, I was down. I see when I went in for that congestive heart failure, it was 308. I didn't even know I went up that much, you know. But I'm down to 250. You know, it is what it is.
You got a lot of water.
I got bad kidneys. That's what it is.
Dialysis?
That's what they want me to do. I'm trying not to.
What's the percentage of the kidney function?
About 20%.
On each side?
Huh?
On each side?
They didn't say. They just told me it was down to about, I was 30 and then it went 25, I guess. It went down a little bit. Straightening up just a hair, you had it. I decided to wait. Maybe I can qualify for a better plan. If you're paying $350-some a month and you got a deductible of $2,700, unless you go into the hospital with a major problem, you know, it just throwing money away.
To lower their lifetime risk of developing breast cancer, get regular physical activity.
Hi, I'm Elson, and I want to talk with you about why I'm running for Senate. It seems no matter how many elections we have, nothing gets better in Washington. It only gets worse. A lot of that is because of the people at the top in both political parties.
Laura,
if we keep sending them back, nothing will change. We need a...
I was starting to feel pretty good. Boy, last couple of weeks it just went south. Just went south again.
David Elson. Okay, now have you applied for insurance?
Yep, last year.
Okay, do you want to reapply or anything, or?
Not this time.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to go on dialysis. Once I get on dialysis, and then I'll have Medicare or Medicaid, whatever it is. I don't know.
It's two different ones, maybe.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
It's your lucky day.
Oh yeah, I've started gaining water. Look at that.
Come with me. We're gonna come
Wow. Ain't that something else? I gained 40 pounds, almost 50 pounds within 2 weeks.
Do you smoke?
Heavens no, anymore.
You know, you used to smoke?
Yeah.
How long you been having problems breathing?
Just the last couple of weeks.
Oh, hey, Mr. Elson. My gracious, where have you been? Were you able to get the health insurance? What's the status
No.
with that? You're not able to get it.
No, I'm not gonna get it. As soon as she puts me on dialysis, I'll have my Medicare anyhow.
How close
And-
are you to dialysis?
She says close.
Now, do you have anybody looking in on you? I mean, honestly, you've gained 30 pounds. I mean, what I can do for you here, I cannot get labs to see what your labs are right now tonight. I mean, I think you would be much better off going back to U of L and letting them admit you and kind of get the ball rolling. I mean, you know, there comes a time when you have got to take care of yourself. You are not going to have a business if you don't take care of yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you been off your insulin more than 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
And is your reason because you can't afford it? Is that your main reason? Gosh, that leg in the back looks, yeah, I mean, this is 30 pounds of water in through here. You just kind of have a lot going on with a lot of your organs is the bottom
Yeah,
line.
I know.
That's the bottom line. Okay, big deep breath.
No problem. I need to get on some insulin, and I just can't. I cannot afford it. I don't know. I keep telling people it don't do no good. I keep yelling and yelling. I cannot afford it. I'm a bill collector. All I do is collect my money to pay bills. And if I'm lucky, there's a little bit left over. I'm not used to being set down somewhere, you know. I'm used to climbing ladders and working and moving around, and I guess it's a new era. I guess I don't have any choice.
You got to make the best of it.
Yes, I'm trying. How sick am I? I mean, I'm gonna be okay. It's just a matter of time. It took time to get off, for me to gain all this water. You know, it'll take time to take it off. My son came over to see me once. And we didn't talk about much, but we talked, and he texted me one day, and I called him yesterday, and I'm hoping that it will lead to a relationship. Try it again. talk about because I don't want to get any anticipations in my mind. Right now, it just is what it is. Well,
Name, birthday, where we are, all that.
I don't know.
Your name and birthday? That's my first assessment, so I gotta hear it.
George Washington, Valley Forge. Dave Elson, something that would need to put that in the bag.
How'd you get your medications?
That's what U of L sent me home with. I already ran out of these. These were, I went down to get them refilled at $156 for a month's supply. I told them thanks, but no thanks. Yeah. I get up at 4 o'clock so I can get there at 5 so I can get it hooked up by 6 and get out of there by 10. Then I go to work. The one thing about at 5 o'clock in the morning, there's hardly anybody out in the roads. Can't say that when we get done. Well, I feel a whole lot better and I've lost a lot of weight. My jeans are loose on me now. They've taken off a lot of water where my kidneys weren't doing it before.
Over here, honey. Mr. Elson, you're going over here. You're swapping seats today.
That's a nice sound already. The machine beeping. For a while, it's not bad, but you know, these chairs is not the most comfortable, and your exterior posterior starts hurting. I said that to one of the nurses the other day. She didn't know what I was talking about. Still don't want to do it, but it's the alternative is being 6 feet under, and now I finally got insurance. Hard way to get it. If I can find it, let me see if I can find it first. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! The Medicare card. Well, now I'm on Medicare, and how did that happen? Because I got on dialysis. After 2 months being on dialysis, you automatically qualified. Then the paper says that as long as I'm on dialysis or get a kidney transplant, you know, if I go off of dialysis or get a kidney transplant, then I don't qualify no more.
Can I see your card one more time?
Let's see, I'm gonna put my glasses on. You sure you want a picture of that? Are you ready? We talking to you then.
Okay.
I'll give you a call.
Cool.
Keep in touch.